Hey, what's going on, Beowulf Nations? I'm Beowulf back at it with another video. Today is an install video. So what I'm installing is these custom Worx Racing Sponsons on my RXP X 300. If you haven't seen the video, this is my first kind of stuff I've ever gotten hydro dipped, and that's what the finish kind of looked like before. It's just black. And I got this dipped in this purple carbon fiber. And I got these other pieces. They'll be in a future video with the Riva racing handlebar system I'm installing on my 2019 Yamaha GP 1800R. But here are the people who did it. They're called Outlaw Hydrographics. There's their info. So what I have to do with this whole step-by-step with doing this is first I got to take off the stock sponsons. The nice thing, these are adjustable when I want to take it to the next level. I might get these hydro dipped carbon fiber. I want to see how they can do it with how some of the grooves are, if it's possible. If you can, I'd possibly just get these hydro dipped and then sell them if somebody's interested in having a factory carbon fiber setup, because these stock ones are still nice. I just want to take it to the next level. So what I have to do is take them off on both sides, and then there's a backing that goes a haul, and I'll have to take off that, and then I'll show you guys step by step how to install these. And I got the new custom hardware. Let's see where that's at. These are all like stainless steel that's made for saltwater, marine grade. And when I bought the Sponsons. They're older model Sponsons. I bought them on eBay. I actually got the Sponsons for like, I think $75. And that's kind of why I bought them. I thought that's a good deal. A lot of companies out there, they're selling them, you know, like $500, $600, $700. So I was missing some of the hardware, so I just bought a whole new set that's probably better than what the factory ones were. And yeah, so that's what I'm installing. I was waiting for that, and I got this marine silicone sealant again too. I used this when I installed the intake grate underneath. So you'll have to do it again. So first up, let's get these off. Also too, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, part of the Beowulf Nation, welcome back. And just bring you guys the best jet ski content out there on YouTube. All right, so I've had to remove a lot of stuff, and I didn't give step-by-step all this because I've done videos of showing this, so you just have to look back, install videos relating what all to be ripped out. But we're ripping out tons of stuff. So I had to take the intercooler out, and I already got the sponsons off. So you can't, the nice thing with the Yamaha is this piece, like they'll be on there, where hooking the sponson could come right off from the outside, so you never had to go from the inside. Well, this one, you have to unhook this whole plate. And then, if you can see, down in there, all these nuts and the washers, you reuse those. Which, one thing I have to say that kind of sucks with this Worx Racing, but this is kind of just how racing products work, is it's kind of unclear. There's two holes here. I don't know if it's because it's different between an RXP X and an RXT-X, and it's just double the things. I know this is probably what hooks the sponson on. So it's figuring out what hole is used with this, because there's only one nut. So maybe they did this to where it fits both holes, and then the holes are different. I don't know. I'm pulling it all apart to see. And but the craziest thing I want to state, so if you remember the past video where this thing got wrecked and I brought it to a local Sea Doo dealer to get it all fixed, the hard thing is you can see like the Riva racing intake. The one thing I don't like about it is that it's a pain in the butt to remove everything, and then it's still kind of jammed in there. You have to remove the filter, and then it can fish out through. That's the one thing I don't like about this design. It's nice intake, it's just maintenance. It's just a pain in the butt, because right now you would, usually you leave a lower pipe in, and you can unhook the cap when you're doing an oil change, for example, right? Well, the crazy thing is, when it originally got fixed, I checked most everything over, and the mechanic never put the cap on top of the engine. And the hard thing is when you have the intake on, it's hard to even notice that. I fixed that. Now the crazy thing is, he didn't put the coupling back on correctly, and I can move the stock intake right off, so it was never on. And then there's this whole trim on top of here. This one was not even on. I mean, the nut was on, but it was so loose. So like he just like really did a good job tightening things. So I mean, I've seen a couple stuff that I'm not really feeling on, that I'll have to probably just, you know, go through everything anything he ripped off. It seems like it wasn't put on back correctly. So the thing that sucks, well, no, see, I'm trying to look from here. So the good thing is having the Riva in water box. It's a lot smaller than the big factory one, so I can see the bolts from here. It's just going to be fishing my hand through it to unhook those. My goal is hopefully I don't have to pull the water box out to do it. And plus I did it on this side first because I'm trying to figure out. So this plate is reused. This is why I'm getting a little confused. So you're reusing this plate, right? Now, is this going to be the inside the hull? That's where I'm a little confused on. This is one of the nuts I took off. The washer is really pushed in place, which it won't come off until I hook it up. So that's basically what I'm trying to figure out, is like what this design is going to be like doing. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Maybe these will be from the inside. Like I say, I don't know. It's gonna go into one of these holes. I'm not sure what the size of the washer is. I don't know. I'm looking at this and I'm a little confused. That's why I want to be the one. That's the hard thing when you have a double trailer. And I only got so much room, so it's better to learn everything on the easier spot. And I'll keep you guys updated throughout this install of what you have to be doing. All right, so crazy. I was saying is when I'm looking at this pulling apart, I'm like, this is what the bolt looks like that was facing the outside. So I'm like, how is this gonna mount? So these different holes, the top one, so you can make these even more aggressive coming down. So you have two holes just with that alone, besides the adjustment on those. So obviously we're gonna put this as the most aggressive as it can be. No question. I mean, we got the grip. Now, what I'm missing is you reuse this washer and this nut from the inside, right? Well, I'm missing the bolt and the washer with this. I called Worx Racing USA. They still have them. So the interesting thing is this backing plate is still used the same throughout all the years. Like if you go buy the kit now, it's still using that same one. These Sponsons, they said, were discontinued in 2015. I don't care, because all there is a billet that's in here with that. They said just makes it look cooler. In my opinion, mine looked the coolest. You can't beat this with the purple carbon fiber. So I was hoping to do a riding video. My goal is supposed to be like 70 something degrees tomorrow. I don't know. Right now there's massive river flooding right now. Like, I don't even know if you could ride tomorrow if you wanted to. I just know it's a nice warm day. I was like, oh, I'll quickly do this, get it done today, go riding tomorrow. This is not happening. Maybe I'll try to find some other way to get in the bolts. I don't know how long they're going to take to get there. I'm actually want to get this done as quick as possible because there are lizards that hide in my garage, and I don't want lizards going inside whatever in the ski. Yeah. So there'll be more to this video. There's gonna be more to it. It's just right now we're in a standstill with what's going on. The good thing is I got most trim pulled off. This is how to hydro dip this carbon fiber. If I can get this all apart, I'm literally halfway there with that. I'm planning on hydro dipping this carbon fiber, this carbon fiber, if it can be done. That's gonna, I'll have to figure this all out, how it all comes apart. I got the manual, so I'm thinking ideally is what I'd like to do. I mean, if I'm already pulling stuff apart and waiting. I mean, it doesn't look impossible to be done. I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking at this, possibly doing this all carbon fiber. I'd like to know before taking it all apart if they can. Pretty much, I'm planning on leaving the gray and then do the carbon fiber. So then there's like, I was gonna do this piece, but then I'm thinking of just keeping it gray, and this be carbon fiber, the back piece be carbon fiber. I was gonna do the intake, but I'm on the fence with that. I know I want to do the valve cover, maybe a different one, but I do have the heat wrap on this. It does get really hot, and it helps with the temperature with the intake. So I don't know if I'm going to do this one because it's kind of set up for racing. That's how this one is. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I'll go to like Fastenal. Last time when I was missing this hardware, I had ordered this online and it took like a week. I'm hoping that this Fastenal might have it in stock and then I can still install it tomorrow, which I don't know if it really helps me with riding tomorrow. I won't have enough time. But it's frustrating because I'm on the fence. If I can do this, I mean, I can visibly see the bolts. It's just if I can fish my wrist in there. That's the hard thing with this. I mean, I'm guessing technically if I lay on my stomach flat like this, but I'll have to have the intercooler installed back in to do that. If I lay flat on my stomach using my left hand, I might be able to fish it in there and unhook these and be able, because I can do the two, I think can fit my wrist straight through if I'm standing through. But it is frustrating too, all this loose stuff that this mechanic from a dealership did not tighten. Very frustrating. But we'll see when we get all this stuff and continue this. This is probably the longest install video, is just because it's like a lot we're waiting for to do the install.